Summertime is here. Welcome to Smoked Meat with Jeff. You will notice that in a lot of my recipes I have some sort of drink going to keep me hydrated while I'm preparing my meals to put onto my smoker. Today I wanted to show you how to make one of my favorites. It's called a ginger whiskey. I picked up this recipe, or at least the starting recipe that I have of course modified, while I was in North Carolina and did some whiskey tasting. Some of the basic ingredients you're going to need is of course a nice whiskey. I'm going to go with some Jack Daniel's Special Edition White Rabbit Saloon whiskey today. You're going to need some ginger that you're going to have to freshly grate, and if you want to know how to grate ginger, check out my other video that shows you how to do that. You're going to need some simple syrup. Of course, mine is more like complicated syrup because rather than just using simple syrup, which is made with white sugar, I use dark brown sugar to make my simple sugar. You're going to need grapefruit. I prefer the ruby red grapefruit, a lemon, and of course your choice of ginger ale. And of course, the better the ingredients that you have, the better tasting your ginger whiskey is going to be. For other things, you are going to be it'll be helpful to have a muddler and a strainer for the final step, and of course you're going to need a bunch of ice and your drinking cups for this. What I'm going to show you is the recipe to make enough for 3 drinks, so invite your friends over and share this new recipe with them. Let's get started. Now that we have our basic ingredients gathered, let's make this drink. It's nice and refreshing and fairly easy to make. You're going to need a glass for doing your muddling in, and what I've done is I've taken the lemon and the grapefruit, and I have cut it into between 1/4 and 1/2 inch pieces or so, and then sliced off a little chunk of each. On the grapefruit, I actually take some of the rind off to make it a little easier to muddle. And you're just going to throw that down in the bottom of your glass. Take about an ounce of your simple sugar or simple syrup, or in my case the complicated syrup with made with the dark brown sugar. You're going to do about 3 ounces of your favorite whiskey. Today I'm using Jack Daniel's White Rabbit Saloon Limited Edition, but this also is very good with many of the other whiskeys out there. Devil's Cut, Maker's Mark, Bullet are all good. And then you're going to take a couple teaspoons of freshly grated ginger, and again, if you want to know how to grate ginger, catch my other YouTube video. Place that down in the mix there. And then you're going to take your muddler, basically a stick, and you're just going to muddle all this together. Now you're not limited to just regular whiskey with this. If you like your drink a little bit sweeter and you want to try one of the honey whiskeys or cinnamon whiskey, you can actually leave out the simple syrup and just use the sweetness of the whiskey to sweeten your drink. So that's good and muddled now. We're going to add some ice. And then we're just going to shake this up. Got my highball or my glass with ice in it. Put my strainer on. Strain it in there until it's about half full. And again, this makes enough for 3 drinks, so you want to have some guests over. Grab your ginger ale. Top it off. And there you have your ginger whiskey. Perfect on a hot summer day. Keep you nice and hydrated while you're out babysitting your smoker or your barbecue. Cheers. Spectacular.